Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
There's just this giddy feeling every single time that rolls out. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It's time for some Subnautica today, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Oh man, we're building an epic base in a very scary place. We're way down 900 meters down in probably the scariest place in Subnautica right now. We're trying to get these advanced resources. We're trying to build ourselves a big, giant base down here as our kind of center of operations. As we collect some of that more advanced materials and we build up our base, we're going to, of course, go out and see if we can finish up whatever the heck we're supposed to be doing in this game. I don't really know how to finish it because it's my first playthrough. But man, I know that it's fun. That's for sure. That's for sure. We were lucky. We got tons of random nodes that just happened to be right by where I was. I was like, wow, look at all this resource. I was going to run back, get stuff from my previous base. I got an awesome epic mega base way back at the beginning of the game. But we went around, we found some resources and built up some cool stuff. So we're going to continue on that today. We're going to try out some more scary places. We're going to take our prawn suit and kind of venture out a bit and try to find even more resources here. And we're going to keep kind of building little mini bases as we go so we can just scan the heck out of the whole entire area, get all the resources that we can, and keep on building, and then hopefully, I don't know, do whatever we're supposed to do. Do whatever we're supposed to do next. So I'd like to say thanks to all the epic people coming in today. I saw Max Mill. I think it was Twitch being glitchy. Did the stream go down for a second? My host didn't stick and my chat cleared. Oh, no. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. I did see you host, though. Well, if it didn't stick, try it again. Try another host, and then, hey, you get double kiss cash. What can I say? There you go. Lucked out, lucked out. I don't know. Maybe you did it before I started. Let's see how long I've been going. Oh, no. You did it right as I did it 5 minutes ago, and I've been streaming for 5 minutes and 38 seconds. So it should have taken place. I don't know. It might be a little twitchy, glitchy. I'd give that another shot. Again, thanks, Max Mill, for being here. Thanks, Amethyst Laney. Thanks to everybody else who is lurking. I know you're lurking. I know you're there. I know. That's okay. I'm super lurker friendly. You come in, check out my channel, relax, take it easy. It's cool. It's cool. I have no problem with lurkers at all. All right, let's get to it, everybody, because we only got so much time today. I want to get to it. I want to play as much as we can, and then, of course, get going. I got to get kids later this afternoon. Crazy tons amount of stuff to do. Crazy tons of stuff coming for you guys very, very soon. I'll be watching all that here on Twitch and also on YouTube. All sorts of cool stuff. So let's get to it. Boom. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. Hey, Jesse C coming in. There we go. Hey, Jesse C, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I'm excited to play some Subnautica. I don't know about you guys, but very, very excited. Let's listen to that humming of our nuclear reactor there. Let's replay that again. There we go. I just replayed that. That's not you doing it again, Amethyst Lady. Throwing the host in. What's this? Another awesome person coming in. Boom! There we go. Thank you so much for the host, Lord Winter. Of course, you can host my channel nice and easy, whether you're a streamer or whether you're not a streamer. You just go up there to that upper right-hand corner. You pull down that menu. It's going to say My Channel. You say Open Up in a New Tab so you don't lose me. You open up in that new tab, you're going to have your chat. Go down into your chat. Just super simple. /host Kismet. It's free. Helps my channel. And also, you earn some Kiz Caps toward those contests and giveaway. We never know. We might give away Subnautica. We've given away Fallout 4, a ton of copies, and also DLC. Given away 50 copies. That's right, 50 copies of 7 Days to Die. We've given away Far Cry. We've given away Wolfenstein. We've given away giant packages of games worth like 20 games worth like $200. We're at literally hundreds of games worth thousands of dollars here on the stream. You can earn it by getting those Kiz Caps, as well as you can participate in our contests and fun things that we do here on the stream. And just so many things in the fire right now. So many things in the fire. So much stuff going on. Oh, man. A lot of stuff going on, but it just takes so much work and effort to get it going, and it also takes lots and lots of time, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, everybody. I think it's going to be epic. All right. So let's go out here, and let's take a look at where we're at. All right. So here's our base right here, and it's on this kind of little cliff edge here. And if you notice, we're 825 down. We, of course, got our gigantic Cyclops here, a.k.a. the Deep Star, as I like to call it. And it is sitting right here. You can see we've got some plants going on the top of our base here that we can use for resources, as well as we've got a basic multi-purpose room here. We've got 2 of them going. One is kind of my construction room or my building area. Another one over there is kind of like the inside food area. Then we, of course, got a moon pool and also our scanning room. We're also going to add another moon pool off the side here in a bit. And we're going around collecting a lot of resources. We also learned that don't go into that green stuff. You go into that green stuff without your prawn suit, you will die. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Now, of course, this is a pretty scary area. I can only go 900 down in my prawn suit and my other stuff before it gets crushed and destroyed. I've also got to watch out for super dangerous mobs in this area. There's a ton of them down here. Got to watch out for them as we go. But we've kind of found a semi-safe spot right over here where we are kind of just doing our thing, as you can see. So let's get back in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's take a quick look around. Again, here's our moon pool. We've got some batteries charging up here that we are using for our main Cyclops, of course. We have collected a massive amount of resources, including a ton of quartz, rubies, inside plants, outside plants. We've got more quartz, uranium, copper. Look at this, all the stuff. And we've even got room for some more stuff, silver, gold. We are just finding resources like nobody's business over here. Now, we were building one of these grow beds, apparently, and we didn't finish building it, so I say we build a little bit of it. Now, also, we brought the growing bulbo tree. Right now, they're still growing. This one over here is 77%, and this one over there we can't get to because there is a modification station in the way. But that is okay. We can go ahead and deconstruct that, and we can move it. One of my favorite things about this game is you take stuff apart and put it back together. Now, the mod station I typically like in the moon pool anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out and put this right there. And, of course, you can rotate it a little bit with your brackets, and we'll put that right out there. There we go. All right, that'll get that out of the way. Now, I do like to have at least 4 of these going. The reason why I like to have 4 of these going is while other ones are going, you can go ahead and get this one, which, of course, will give us tons of food there. And you want to eat it, obviously, right when you get it out of there, and then, of course, put one back. So now they're all growing. We're set to go there. We need some more titanium there. I don't think that's going to be an issue, considering we found a crazy ton of it last time. An absolute ton. Let's get that out of there again. Back over here. What are we doing in our scanner room? What are we looking for right now? Copper ore. Let's go ahead and turn copper ore off. What else we got? What else we got? Nice and close. Let's go ahead and turn uranium on. Let it search for that for a little bit. I like to let it run. Good idea to let that sucker run to get that going. And then while you're doing something else, that'll be up and running by then. So thanks for hanging out, Jesse. Appreciate that. So no chance of one more. No, we did that last night. Did that last night in PUBG, and man, did we have lots of fun. It was really weird yesterday, though, because it seemed like the whole game was, like, off, and then we felt like we were off. I don't know, that update was kind of iffy. Iffy at best, but, you know, we did what we did. Kismet, I appreciate all the effort you put in your streams. Thank you. I've been working 7 days a week on and off stream. Been really trying to push forward on my stream to try to upgrade the entire experience for you guys. And I think I've come up with something pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, I think. for the stream, because I want to have more than just a stream. I want to have a next level stream. I want to have an experience that you guys come in and go, holy moly, Kismet, this is awesome. That's what I want you guys to feel every time you come in the stream, and I'm going to work very, very hard to make that happen. All right, let's go ahead and put a wall locker up here too. Let me sneak one in here. Now, why do we want to put one there? So we can go ahead and get our batteries from over here somewhere. I'm sure it's in a mixed box somewhere. Where are you hiding? Right here. There we go. 100%, 100%, 30%. I could have sworn we had more than that. More than that amount of batteries, but such is the way it goes. All right, we'll go in here, and what we'll do is we'll take these ones out, and we'll put that one in. We want to always keep those charging as best we can. Oh, and in there, over here. Keep those charging. This way we are ready to go on our... let's get rid of all that. We're ready to go on our Cyclops should we need it out there. So we've got that going on, and for some reason we've got that taken out there. Maybe that's the moon pool. I forget. What is that? Why is that? Oh, that's the back of the thing there. Okay, eventually we'll do that in. Oh, look at this uranium all over the place. Now, again, we want to make sure that we don't go too close to that vent over there, and we want to make sure that we don't get into that green stuff. Let's go ahead, get this going on, see if we can just grab this stuff. We can. All right. Just close enough to grab it, but not close enough where we end up in the thing. So what is this uranium crystal? The uranium crystal allows us to make stuff for our nuclear plant here. Another fun thing you can do, by the way, woo! Just completely jump right out of the moon pool if you use your Sea Glide. That's lots of fun as well. Now, we made a ton of uranium here somewhere. I think it's over here. There we go. Or we got a ton of it along the way. I think this is actually the overflow. That has got to be the overflow, because we found a ton of it earlier. Heck if I know what I did with it. I don't know, because it's been a little while. No idea. No idea, but we'll let that keep on scanning. Okay, so what are we doing right now? Right now, we're trying to build ourselves a spaceship. We're trying to figure out how to get rid of our disease, but really right now we're trying to get the advanced resources let's save. The advanced resources that we have not been able to get yet. And we're going to go ahead and try to unlock that here in just a bit. I forget what else I was doing. I think I was making a second moon pool. I think it was the thing I was working on. We need to get our Sea Glide as well. And go with that. I'll say we just grab some titanium. And we try to get going on our moon pool. Now, when you do stuff, you need to also do stuff like this, like reinforce. Before you add it, titanium ignite, lead, and lubricant. Well, I think we've got some of that. We've definitely got some lubricant. Oh, that's where my other titanium, or my uranium went right there. And we got all that in there, so we got that going. We need at least 10 of these for titanium, ignite, Bamarooney. All right, and we got that, and I think we had some more titanium around here somewhere. Overflow. Aha! See, always good to have a nice overflow. We found a ton of titanium last time. I was like, what the heck is this stuff? Just by luck, we happened to put our base right next to where the titanium was. So we went out and we grabbed that titanium and rocked it big time. Now, I like to go into here. You can also pull up your other thing to show you exactly what you're looking for. But as you can see, that worked. And then we need some lead, which we have got right over here. Oh, we got a little bit of lead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might not have enough lead. We might have to hunt some lead down. Let's see, we got any lead overflow over here? No, doesn't look like it. Over here, no. Oh, man, not enough lead. All right, well, let's go to our scanner room over here. See if we've got any more uranium. Doesn't look like we have any close uranium, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. And let's see if we got lead in here. No, no lead in this particular area. That is a bummer. Maybe in some shale. Go ahead and have it search for some of that. Oh, there's some fairly close to us. All right, let's jump out. I love the moon pool. The moon pool is just awesome. Where you can just jump out and do your thing. Now, I have a HUD, a heads-up display that does aim me in the direction of stuff that I'm looking for. Like right here, and I got to grab this quick because if it falls in there, I have to get my prawn suit. So let's grab it. Oh, a little bit of diamond there. All right, a little bit of diamond. So we found a little bit of shell there, but not the thing we were looking for. Oh, I see some more stuff over here. Let's run over. Oh, a little hot. Titanium there. Very, very hot. Oh, next to the thermal vent there. That's probably not a good idea. All right, let's get away from the thermal vents. Here's some more shale ones. Again, watch out for the big baddies in here that will come and try to eat your face. A little bit of quartz. We just need one more lead. Oh, there's some lithium. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, more quartz there. Lots of quartz. Diamond there. Not seeing much else. And lots of resources, just kind of riding the edge of this dangerous place here. Limestone. I like how we got a little bit. Now again, there's some sort of alien base right there that we explored as well. Oh, a little bit of titanium. Oh, what do we got here? Titanium node. We're going to come and get that here in a minute. We're just going to go walk around and get all the nodes that we can get. As we kind of wander around. And again, I would really like to put some more bases down to basically scan this whole entire area so we can search for anything that we're looking for. But this will be kind of our primary base over here. I don't really see anything right now. See any other things. Again, watch out for our thermal vents. Lots of thermal vents in here, which we'll take damage from. Because it's hot. It's hot! A couple of them down here. Titanium. All right. Again, we just kind of wander around a little bit. We're fairly safe here. You got to watch out for some mobs. Now, as you can see, I found one here. Sometimes just run across it. I think I'm just getting lithium here. I'm not getting any lead. I need one piece of lead. Now, of course, I can run back. There's lead nodes. Lots and lots of lead nodes about. Again, oh, there's some uranium down there that we can't get. Some shell down underneath there. More thermal vents. And I also find as we wander around, you have a tendency to find stuff that your scanner hasn't told you about yet. Oh, 30 seconds of oxygen. Not wander too much. Let's get back in the base. Of course, every now and again, you need to get back in your base, get your oxygen. It's also good to walk around. You can walk around in your prawn suit. You can walk around in your sea moth as well. Let's get back in there. Then back out we go. Now, there are some mobs, by the way, are plants that will give you oxygen as well. Diamond. Come on, one piece of lead is all we're looking for. Funny thing is, we're going to find a lead node later. You watch. Oh, look at this. More titanium. Nice. Diamond. Again, I love to collect resources. One of my favorite things. Look, see, it didn't tell us about these over here. Didn't tell us about these. Sometimes it's just better just to wander around and look. Wander around and look. If you notice, I've got my like 3D thing off. What we got there? Lithium. Nothing but lithium. As you can see, I just kind of wander around a little bit without my ship and stuff. It does work fairly good once you have a lot of Oh, inventory full? Oh, okay. Once you have a nice suit and other stuff like that, you can wander fairly well all around the place. Thank you. Did I hear you say uranium fever? I know, huh? I think that every time myself. It's funny that you say that. I think that every time I say uranium, I think uranium fever. Yeah. All right. Copper, silver, gold. That's full over there. Let's go over here. Fill this up with gold. Gold. That's not gold. That's copper. Copper. Why is that called gold? That should be called copper. There we go. Somebody was tired when he was playing. We'll call this one gold. There we go. There we go. And more quartz. We got silver over there. Thought I had some silver. Nope. Definitely got some quartz. Quartz 3. I think I got a little bit of quartz. What do you guys think? Quartz 4. Yeah, we found a little bit of quartz apparently. Diamonds. Diamonds in the sky. In the sky with diamonds. Oh, wow. That just like came back to me. That song just came back to me. A little bit of the Peeps themselves. All right. Where the heck is my thing? I must have taken those down to use that titanium for something. Because usually I fill this up. I fill this up with as many containers as I can. We know there's more titanium, so we're going to go get that here with the prawn suit in just a second. And again, I like to keep on building out my base. Make sure I have lots of room. I don't know where my diamonds went. But we're going to go ahead and put it right here. Diamonds. They must be around here somewhere. Lithium, lead. We got rubies. Surprised I don't have rubies and all that other stuff, really. I must have had to take that out. Yeah, I think I took that out when we took this corner out. And I don't think I put it back in again. Quartz, quartz. Oh, diamond rubies right there. Oh, okay. There's where you're hiding. I was like, man, I know I got that somewhere. Uranium. Put a whole bunch more of that in there. Lithium. We've got our, what I call mixed items. Now, mixed items are stuff that I actually make, right? Like titanium and lubricant and stuff like that. That stuff I like to put in this kind of mixed area because, you know, you're always kind of looking for that stuff. And if you put it away, you can usually never find it, right? Does anybody do that in game or in real life? They put stuff away where they can find it, and then you're like, what the heck did I do with that? I find I do that quite often. Quite often. All right, let's just offload all of this stuff, and let's get serious here, everybody. Let's get serious now. All right, there we go. And let's get over here. Let's get and find some more shell. We're looking for one more piece of lead. We'll take a little bit of damage from that heat. And we're just kind of wandering around without our prawn suit. Now, our prawn suit can protect us against that green stuff. I'm just going to avoid that one. Protect us against that green stuff as well as against that heat. But it does go a bit slower than using your Sea Glide here. Also, I find I'm usually holding down the shift key when I'm doing my Sea Glide. It does no good at all. It is of no use. But it is like an old habit, right, to run fast by holding down shift. And again, we're just kind of picking this whole area clear of its resources. And we're going to kind of do that here at the start of the stream. Just try to get as much as we can of the various stuff without getting into that green stuff. I mean, it's just sitting here saying, Kismet, come and get me, and I'm going to oblige. So I feel like we're going to get lead here at some point. Ooh, watch out for that stuff dropping down. Can't get that one. Now, there's stuff down under there that I can't get to. Uh-oh. Thermal vents. Now, in theory, we can access these thermal vents and get... and I find these mobs here are not aggro, by the way. There should be areas down in the green area there that we can access to get stuff going on here, to get more resources and whatnot. Sometimes I try to jump out, I get caught on the lip, or I didn't get enough speed to go. All right, let's go ahead and go in here. Speaking of things to get done, let's go ahead and flip out these batteries. We'll put these in, we'll put that in there, and then we'll go ahead and swap those out like so. And then we have some more batteries here in the mixed box that I saw earlier. There we go. And we'll go ahead and just look at our batteries here. Let's see, our builder looks like it needs to be swapped. And you should always have a whole nother set, or maybe 2 sets of batteries charging while you're off doing something else. It does help a lot, so when you come back, you can just swap them out as you're doing your stuff. Let's see, we're on quartz 4. My quartz 4 over this way. And again, we're just kind of backlogging. Uh-oh, what are you doing? We're backlogging a lot of resources right now because we're going to be building a lot of stuff. We're really looking for, wow, that copper is full. Rarely do I ever have a full copper. Copper has a tendency to go very, very quickly in what I'm doing, so rarely does that happen. Raz coming in with the hose. There's Raz. What's up, Raz? Doing good, watching for work. Ah, there you go, Jesse. There you go. I hope you're having a fantastic day at work. I hope you're ready for the weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're going to have a fantastic day. And if you're at work and you're not going to have a fantastic day, I hope you're going to have a fantastic day after work. Remember, stay optimistic that after work it may be awesome. Though, hopefully you have a good day at work as well. Hopefully you get to do what you love to do every day, like me. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now thanks to all your guys' love and attention here in the stream. Here on the stream. All right, and let's go to this mix box here. Put that other one in there. And we got that going. Let's go over here. Check in on our plants here. Looks like we can go ahead. Keep our food and water up there. I feel that all you really need is this bulbo tree, really. I think this is all you really need. And I always go all the way and then get rid of it. The reason why is so that it can regenerate to full while I'm off doing something else. All right, so we've got that going. We've grabbed the ones that we could find. We didn't find any lead, so let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's go ahead and get into our prawn suit here. And we're ready to go around. Now, the first thing I look at is what is my percentage over there. And behind where my cup is right now is that it's at 89%. So we can fix that. We can fix that percentage right in here. We can go ahead and go into these power cells and take the power cells out. Like so. And we can just go ahead and swim right back up. Try to swim right out of there. There we go. Swim right back up there, and we can go ahead and say, okay, well, that's now charged. Let's put these ones in here. Let them charge while we're doing other stuff. And it just basically gives it time to charge. Now, you can also bring it into your base using your moon pool, which is just awesome. But there's one problem with it. You can't access your inventory. I don't know why they didn't let you access your inventory, the back of it, like you can with your Sea Glide. I don't know. Maybe they'll add that in later on. But that is a huge bummer that you can't access it. So you have to actually put your prawn suit down like I have it right here. And I have it perfectly placed where if I do bring it up in there and it does attach, it will fall and land right here on this edge. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get in the prawn suit. Now we're at 100%. You probably can't see it because it's blocked by my thing there. But let's go ahead and let's go have some fun. We're going to go ahead and actually dive down into this stuff. Again, I'm at 873 right now, everybody. Look at this. 881 meters down. Now, I can only go 900, so I've got to be careful, or my prawn suit will start taking some damage. So we're just literally going to just walk around down here and see if there's anything down in this stuff that we have not discovered yet. And I don't see anything so far. And we have found some nodes down here, some copper and whatnot. And right now we got shale turned on. We're just literally going to see what we can find here. We're going to try to avoid those real deep holes there, just in case we end up falling in. and going below 900. Oh, look what we found down here. Looks like some silver. Looks like some silver. So we can come up to this here, and we can drill. Oh! Punk. Guy decided to attack me in my prawn suit while I was drilling. But I gave him a little punchy punch to the face. Now, I don't want to get out of my vehicle in here because I will take damage. So I always want to keep a med pack with me so that if I do start to take damage, it starts to poison you. So watch out for that. Watch out for that poison action going on. And we're going to get all these nodes and just keep stocking as much resources as we can. Bam, there we go. Got all of that. Now, I have a lot of storage built in. You can see it right down there. All my modules across this way. All my modules there basically allow me to have a lot of storage here on the prawn suit. I find the prawn suit fills up very, very quickly. Looks like some more copper. What do we got? Oh, no, that's gold. That's gold. We'll take some gold. And for some reason, this spot right here is like the nirvana of collection. Now, you know me. I love to super loot. So if I see a place where I can get tons of resources, I'm down. Because that means I can just build more cool stuff. Do you have a jetpack, Kismet? I do not have a jetpack, no. Not in this game, but I do in Fallout 4. So there you go. And speaking of Fallout 4 and 7 Days to Die coming up this weekend, Saturday night, of course, we'll be doing some 7 Days to Die working on our water. We figured out how to make water work, which is super cool because that's the hardest thing I find in 7 Days to Die, to make do what you want. There we go. That is one of the toughest things to get to work in 7 Days to Die, but I think we have mastered it now and are looking good. Let's keep going with these nodes down here. Finding some good stuff here. Silver ore, gold. We found some titanium earlier. We're going to head that way, but we're just kind of doing this inner area here. Now, I've found that these nodes don't have a tendency to respawn. I've never found anything to respawn yet in the game, especially right at the very beginning, other than some stuff that grows on the side, like those coral things. Those have a tendency to regrow. But other than that, typically I don't see respawns of ore nodes and stuff like that. So you have to constantly be expanding. And if I was going to play through again, I would build a lot more bases. A lot more mini bases. So that I could basically just scan the entire area at once and try to find all of this little stuff. All right, here's this now. On the left side here, I've got, over here, this is just a grabber thing. On the right side is the actual drill. So there we go. You can grab that and pick that up. And again, we're just walking around. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here. We've got something here, more copper. Now, we got to watch out that we don't fill up. If we do fill up, then we want to kind of get out of this green stuff and get all this stuff out of here. I'll show you that here in just a second. And I did learn the hard way by jumping out of my suit in this green stuff. Took a bunch of damage. You do want to always keep your vehicles and your suit here at maximum in case something does attack you. Oh, no room. All right, so we're out of room there. So what we want to do is just kind of jump out of here, holding down the space bar. Look for a spot, maybe this way. Oh, there's a spot right there. There's a spot right up here. So we'll hold down space bar till we're out of there. Also good to look for a nice spot away from a thermal vent, so you're not going to take damage from that either. And then I'll get out of my suit, and I can just go to the storage, and look at that. Wow. And I can just go ahead and take all of the stuff off of there, like so, and put it on me. And then I'm carrying a lot of it. It allows me just to go right back in, especially if you can't, you know, if you don't have it marked, and you're like, where was I at, right? Trying to remember where you were at. You can come back in here, and you can try to find where you were just at. I think it was over here. There we go. Now, when you do get full, it will drop some stuff on the ground, so don't forget to come back and pick up that. And then we'll just keep drilling away until we get filled up again. Then we'll take all this back to our base, which is very, very nice. Now, another thing you can do with your prawn suit is use it as kind of a placeholder. If you're kind of going along a certain area and you're collecting a bunch of stuff, you can just leave it there, run back to your base, drop your stuff off, and then you know exactly where you left off because your prawn suit will be right there, which is a nice thing to do. And again, I like to collect as much resources as possible. Oh, what do we got right here? Oh, a little bit of silver ore that we didn't finish. Let's get the rest of that silver. There we go. And looks like some silver ore that we left here from last time. Nice. There we go. I find you gotta really go slow when you're picking that stuff up. All right. Oh wow! Look at this. Holy mamma mia. Well, let's get some more copper, I guess. There's a lot of resources here. Had I known that, I would have came down here much earlier. Had I known there was so much epic resources here. It's a really amazing spot for these nodes. Now, of course, this is a very difficult spot. This is 880 down right here. You're definitely going to need some upgrades for all your stuff to get this going on. Getting that copper. I think we should be getting close to being full. We're going to build some serious amount of stuff with all of this, that's for sure. Oh, took care of that whole node. All right. Get rid of some more then. Let's get some more. All right. I don't know what it is, but that's very relaxing, just collecting ore. I don't know. It relaxes me big time. I just chill out and have a good time collecting stuff. Inventory full. Okay. Oh, now we're going to see what happens if you keep drilling. It'll start dropping on the ground. But the nice thing is it will stay there forever, which is cool. Oh, there's another node right there. So where are we at? We're directly across from our base. We're kind of in this corner over here. So that's good. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just kind of hold down spacebar, try to jump our way up. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump up, right? We're going to jump up, and then we'll kind of go back down again when we kind of run out. Now, watch out when you land that you don't hurt anything or land on something. It will take damage. There we go. And then while that purple bar is going back up again, I'm just going to go ahead and just walk a little bit and then hold down spacebar again, which is allowing me to just kind of end up right here under my moon pool again, like so. And I like to park it right here because that's easier, and then allows me to kind of run back into my base. Whee!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. All right, so we've got tons more looty loot, and I like to check my first one first, see if I've got that filled, and I do. And then we'll go over here, look for some copper. Copper is full. Oh man, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I like to see the full copper, and of course we got more room for gold here, like so. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. That is a Kismet dream that's happening right now. That is those are my best dreams right there. A dream of just crazy tons of loot. All right, let's get some more copper and more silver. Oh, loving it. Loving it. That's what makes Kismet happy right there. That's what makes me happy, is to see a lot of resources, because I know that's just a lot of fun right there. That's a lot of fun to be had by us. Look at that. More copper. Copper and silver. There we go. Right there. More silver over there. All right, another good time to save. And just when you thought we were done, there are a lot more nodes around. But let's get some more silver here. And voila, up we go. So this is a very scary place. It may seem pretty chill right now. But literally, I could die every single time I go outside my base or inside my base. They may decide, okay, time to blow up Kismet's base now. And of course, all of this stuff would go bye-bye if they did come in and wipe it out. So I try to pick kind of the most optimum place. And by complete and utter luck, I happen to pick this spot right here where I had no idea. I had no idea there was so much resources right here. Now, I see there's a shale chunk over here, so let's see if we can just kind of land over here and see if we can kind of grab it. Very difficult to grab stuff while you're also trying to fly in here. And again, always watching my depth there. I do not want to go below 900. Look at that. Yeah, that could be a 900 right there. That could be a 900 down there. Let's try to avoid that. And let's head back this way. Oh, there's some ruby right there. We'll go ahead and take that. There we go. Sometimes you gotta stop and really take a second to be able to get that. There we go. And let's get the rest of our silver. Now my inventory is empty and the prawn suit's empty, so it makes it nice and easy. Makes it nice and easy. Oh, and I forgot to repair my my thingy thing here. Oh, gone? Nope, more to go. I guess I can just look at that icon. I guess that'll give me a dead giveaway when it's done. All right, there we go. So it looks like we've kind of done a full circle here. We've looked down here. Let's just kind of finish our circle. Look for any more resources. Oh, looks like there's some right there, literally underneath my base. Look at this, right underneath my base here. That is hilarious. Just a little, my base is right up there. Now again, you can turn all this stuff on in your scanner, which is typically what I will do, but I think it's actually faster in this particular area since there's so much ore in this area, is just to walk around and grab it. And then just try to keep spreading out a little bit further from your base. And of course, you'll find more and more nodes. And we're just going to keep getting as much as we can here. As much as we can. I would love to find a lead node. That would be awesome. Wow, 11 of them there. All right, the thing went away, so we know that it is good to go. All right, and we're looking for that shell every now and again. 884 there, everybody. 884. All right. And we are right next to our base. There it is. Whee! Let's walk this way. Let's see what we can find. Now, I do remember there was a titanium node over here. Now, I'm underwater, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm kind of able to jump around like that, those are kind of like water vents that is coming out the back of my prawn suit, which has allowed me to kind of walk around here as well. And I remember we saw a titanium here somewhere. I don't remember where it was. And that's the tricky part, is finding the node that you left from before. I think it was over here somewhere. There it is. And so we'll run over here again. We'll come back to the alien base and everything. Again, we want to build as many bases as we can. And titanium is definitely a big piece of that. Definitely a big piece of that. And of course, when you are drilling, of course, you're attracting attention to your prawn suit, which of course brings bad guys in to want to eat your face. Watch out for that. Watch out for that big time. Drilling, drilling, drilling. I like to super loot. Big time. Alright, looks like we got all of that. And I don't see anything else right here. Let's go up here a little bit. And look around on the shelf. Oh, there we go. There's something. There's something there. So you gotta knock, you gotta break it open and then grab it. quartz over here. Wow, there's a lot of resources. A lot of resources going on. I love the fact that you can see the hands and then like you watch them interacting. Very cool stuff. And again, something done broke that base. Ain't my base. Let's go down in this stuff here. Again, we'll kind of walk down here and see what we can find. Looks like some bones down here. Some bones. Underneath here. And a backtrack here. Ah ha ha! Look at this little node hiding down here. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Man, are we going to have a crazy ton of resources here. Lots of resources. At some point here, by the way, we will head back to my main base. I want to get a lot of the plants and whatnot from that. Also want to tap into these thermal vents, which I've never done that yet. I've never done thermal vents. I don't know how you do thermal vents or how we make that work. Oh, inventory full. Inventory full. We knew that was coming, right? We knew that was coming. Let's just jump up here. Like so, kind of out of that green stuff. Hop out of there. And grab all that loot. Wow. Wowzers. And we'll go ahead and just drink our stuff there, which gives us a little bit more room. And, oh, not storage. Into the prawn suit we go. And we don't want to walk away because we've got room. And if we walk away, then we might forget where the heck our stuff was. There we go. A lot of silver just laying around. That will stay there forever, though. That's one of the things I do like about this game, is that the actual resources will stay there. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of they sneaky. They put it right in between all of this stuff. All right, let's jump up this way. Up here toward the moon pool. See if we can make it. Yay, we can. All right. And since we're right here, let's go ahead and just take a moment. Whoop. And drop all this loot off. And you just kind of rinse and repeat here again and again and again. And you will have an insane amount of resources. Insane. All right, titanium. Let's go ahead and stock our titanium back up again. Nice. Gold. And I'm just going to be focused on this for now, everybody, because this is what's going to make me be able to build a lot of epic stuff. There we go. And we've got another quartz here somewhere. Right there. Okay, and empty that out. Get all the rest of this. We could have kept going, by the way, and got more resources, but I like to just kind of, if you're close to your base, you might as well just empty it out. You might as well empty it out than to have to come back again, and you're already half full and all of that. Wow, our silver is very, very full. This one's full. Any more room? No room there. Let's go over here. I know I put some more on the wall here. There we go. Silver. And we'll go ahead. Fill that up. Diamonds over here. And we've also got some diamonds up here with rubies. There we go. And that's it. All right, awesome sauce. Let's take a moment, get some food. Not this way. It's off the moon pool. Our main area. There we go. I don't typically carry the food with me because it does suck up a lot of my space. Again, I'm going to go all the way. So it disappears, put one back, eat the others, even if it's more than what I need. I'm stuck on that thing today. It does have a tendency to be much easier. Just do that. Okay, more resources, everybody. I wonder what we're going to find over here. Now, we're going to try to find some of the advanced resources, too, that I have not collected yet. There's a shell that way. Oh, I see a couple just things laying around here. I see some quartz just laying around there. Like so. Now, I went a little bit that way, but we're going to actually go to the other side here. I remember seeing some more nodes over here. So we're going to go ahead and just jump across here. See if we can find... Oh, yes, there it is. Some more quartz here. Again, we're just doing kind of the lower... These are lower in items here, but of course, it's nice when you have a node as opposed to picking them up individually. Individually makes it a lot tougher. A lot tougher when you're trying to grab onesie, twosie stuff all the time. That takes a lot of time and effort. There we go. There we go. Oh, I still haven't repaired my thing yet. I got to get that going on here in a second. I mean, if the resources are there, you might as well grab them, right? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Actually, I wish I could carry even more. But the only way I could carry more is to take my sub, and if I take my sub into the wrong area, it's going to crush my sub. Not only because of the depth, but also because of the big scary mobs that will come and try to eat it. Just like my prawn suit here. When I go into certain areas, there will be mobs that will try to destroy it and destroy me. More quartz over here. Nice, nice. Again, I'm very systematic also in the way I do stuff. Like you see I did the bottom part first, then I kind of swam around first, then I did the bottom part with the prawn suit. And then now we're just kind of walking and we're just getting further and further away from our base, which works fantastically. And again, we can build some in-between bases in case our prawn suit does get attacked or destroyed. We'll have the ability to get some air and whatnot as well. Lots and lots of resources. And looks like we got all of that. Now, a smart thing to do is since we are doing this, let's quickly grab this quartz without hurting ourselves too much. There we go. And then just jump back in again real quick. Must be by a thermal vent. Yeah, there's one right there. I was taking damage from that thermal vent. It's hot. It's hot, everybody. Have that titanium, and every little bit does matter. Every little bit adds up. There we go. All right. Now, again, some of these places I've never been. I've never been right here. Never been here. Don't know what's here. Again, this is my first playthrough, 851. So, just kind of wandering around, seeing what we can find. Looks like we got a couple more nodes over here. What is this, everybody? Oh, this is nickel. Oh, our first nickel ore node. Cool. All right, this is what we've been looking for right here is the nickel, so we can build some of that more advanced stuff. Cool. You guys saw it first here on the stream. First nickel ore node. Nice. All right, there we go. Cool. Look at these nodes just lined up one after another after another. Nice, nice. Should have called this deep resource base. That's a good one. Good name for this one, for sure. Now, if I were to play this game again, I would beeline right for this spot as quickly as possible. Build up all my other resources, build everything up so that I can go this deep, and I would just beeline right for this. Because this is the place to be right here. This is the happening spot. And looks like more silver. Let's get that. Now, another thing to do, by the way, is to bring yourself a buoy so that you could leave off, remember where you left off. Now, right now it's fairly easy because I'm close to my base. But you can leave a buoy there and say, okay, this is where I left off. You come back to your buoy, you grab your buoy, you just keep going. You don't necessarily have to tag every single node because they don't respawn, I found. So really you'd want to just, if you ran past it, you want to tag it if you're going to come back to it later. But if you're actively going out and getting the nodes, you'd only want to tag it temporarily and then get your tag back. And I've tagged a lot of the nodes to see if they respawn. And I have not seen any respawn yet. But you never know. You never know. It might happen. We get everything? Yeah, we got that one. All right, let's see what's over in this area. Running up against a wall there. A giant, like, thing there. On this wall. Don't see much there. And sometimes you just want to jump around a little bit. Take a look outside. Another big giant seawall. And there's a shell chunk right there. Come on, where's that lead? Where's that lead? No luck. No luck on the lead. We can go to our lead spot eventually. So it's way down over here. Again, I'm a little afraid I'm just going to like fall to 1,000 feet down. So I'm always kind of watching. Oh, some lithium there. Now the cool thing is the lithium will fall down. I don't know if I got it or not. It will fall down into a spot in which we can grab it. I think we might have grabbed it. Oh, there it is right there. It will fall. It'll sink. So you can, of course, if you didn't catch it, it'll fall on the ground or on the lowest level, and then you can grab it. If you can grab it. Again, we'll look around, see if there's anything else we might have missed here. I don't think so. I don't think so. So we'll just kind of jump our way up. So up here. Woo! All right, just made it. Just made it. Again, we're pretty far away from our base, but see, the nice thing is, notice I've got it tagged with red. It makes it a lot easier for me to find my way back to my ships and stuff. I tag all my ships with red to make it easier. And if you just park your ship by your base, you can find that stuff fairly easy. Again, we're getting these, or attempting to get these. Very tough to get sometimes. Very tough to get. All right, again. Let's head over this way. And again, we're just kind of spreading out. We got our very first nickel thing, which is pretty cool. First nickel ore node. And this is the only place I've found the nickel, is in this location. It's very, very deep down here. And we'll get that one in a second. Oh, look at this. Got a little bit of something, something over here. Gotta aim that nice and straight. Now, some of this stuff is tough to get, so I'm gonna just kind of back up a little bit here, up onto this kind of lip. Lets me. There we go. Again, I don't want my prawn suit to fall off of there, down into the thing. But this I can just get out because it's not in the actual stuff. And as you can see, it looks like it's a little bit easier to manage it. Just getting out of there. And this we'll try to grab. That's a diamond there. Some more quartz down here. Just easier to grab it by hand than it is to use your prawn suit sometimes. But such is the way it goes. Let's see. We got. How are we looking? Oh, wow. All right, might be just a little full on that one. A little full. Let's go ahead and head our way back. Whee! And we've already kind of gone around the circle here. But we're just going to kind of just make our way across. And I do see some quartz right here. And we got a little bit of room, so we might as well grab it while we're at it. Whee! And again, sometimes I spend time collecting resources. Oops, sounded like somebody was going to attack me. Whenever you hear that noise, it's usually like a mob thinking about attacking you. So I will spend time getting resources, and sometimes I will spend time doing other stuff. It's like, oh, there was a fish there. That's what that was. There was a fish trying to get my attention. Just trying to eyeball. Now, these are some resources here. Some coral. Oh, right here. There we go. All right. Now, nickel is one of the primary things we're looking for down here. All the rest of this stuff is just like icing on the cake. But the cake we're looking for is the nickel ore. So we have now got a bunch of that. And again, we'll just kind of park right on here on the moon pool. Now, if I could access my inventory from the moon pool, then I would bring it up. Because it'd be easier, because then I could just access the inventory. But for some reason, they don't let you do that. I don't understand why, but hey, such is the way it goes. Let's call this Q5 here for quartz 5. And we're going to put a whole lot of quartz in there. Lots and lots of quartz. All right, where we put that copper? And we should have probably been naming these copper so we know which one it was, but, well, there we go. We just lucked out. Uranium over here. There, diamonds over here. All right, that was quick and easy. And more storage. Just right-clicking, by the way. Get most of that. Now, one of the things that would really suck, again, if you did all of this and then all of a sudden something came and blew up your base, that would really, really suck. Copper there. I think we did another one here. Yeah, there we go. More copper. And we've got silver here. Hope that silver is full. That silver is full. Copper, that's full as well. Quartz is the other thing we're doing. Right here. So yeah, what I should have done was, as I was going, I should have named them, you know, silver 1, silver 2, silver 3. The reason why you do that is so you know which one you're on. Otherwise, you kind of forget, okay, what was I doing and where was I going, kind of thing. Ooh, look at that nickel. Ooh, we got nickel. We got nickel. Now, humming was bothering me last time, but it's not bothering me too much this time. Not too bad this time. Kind of soothing, actually. Little bit soothing right now. Gold. I think we're out of space for gold. Right over here. Yeah, it's full. Full. All right, well, here's what you do when you run out of space. You go ahead and you get some more titanium and you make some more space. Like so. And, you know, let's put it along this edge. Put it along the moon pool here. There we go. There we go. All right, what are we on? It was gold. All right, of course you got to remember, and nickel. You got to remember what number you're on too. That's also very difficult, because after a certain number, like if you're on 8 or something like that, you're like, okay, was I on 8 or was I on 9? Right? That's hard to remember sometimes. You might be like, Kismet, why don't you take all these things off of you? I don't ever like to be without those. Those are like your basic things that you need all the time. Speaking of, let's go down here and let's repair. Oh. Repair our pawn suit. Sometimes you try to do one thing and it thinks you want to do something else. All right. Let's try it from the front. I'm pressing it. See, then it wants me to, thinks I want to enter. I'm pressing the wrong button. That's what it is. Got to right mouse it, click it. Right mouse click it. All right, there we go. You always want to have, make sure that you have that off. All of your stuff. Like if you got this, you want to make sure you switch back to your main blade because it actually does burn your batteries while you're standing there. And our nickel goes right here. All right. Now, among the things that we are trying to build here is we're trying to build a launch pad. And some of that launch pad needs some of our stuff here. And we're just going to scroll down until we can find our launch pad stuff. Which I might have gone past, apparently, it looks like. Let's see. Launch pad stuff. Yeah, jump jet upgrade I could get. There's also propulsion, which will knock mobs back, as well as you can do stasis fields and on torpedoes and all sorts of really cool stuff. Neptune boosters. What the heck is that? Neptune Grantley. Ooh, Neptune boosters. That's our thing that is for our ship. We need a gantry. We need a bunch of lead there. Already got the prawn suit. So we did the launch platform. I think we did this. This is what we needed the nickel for, was the boosters. And we got all of that going. Is there anything else we need to make here? Ion cube and diamonds and nickel ore. Again, we need some nickel ore for that orange tablet. I don't know what the orange tablet does, but I'm sure it's going to be useful at some point. And what else here? Anything else? And again, there's some other stuff here that we use various things for, like deep shroom, salt, blood oil. Did we bring salt? That's something we need to bring. Might have to go back for some salt. But everything else looking good. I think that's really all we need is that nickel. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that going, and we'll kind of take a break on that collecting for now. Let's go build. Let's go ahead and take that nickel again. How much nickel did we need again to make that happen? We needed... let's see. We needed 3 nickel there, and this is just plastic steel and whatnot. Yeah, just 3 nickel on that ore. Yeah, so 3. We got 3. We got a lot, actually. Kind of feel like we should go get some more, though. Feel like maybe we should get some more first. Try to find some more nickel. All right. Let's go ahead and focus on nickel now. I think we got a lot of everything else. Still have not found any lead, though. But let's go off the moon pool here. Let's go ahead and turn on nickel. Ooh, there's some more shale there. Everywhere. Nickel ore. All right, let's crank that on. Oh. One close to us, which I think is the one that we found. Maybe. Maybe it's a different one. We'll go find out. Kind of feel like that's the one we just did. But let's do it. Oh, behind us. No, that's behind us for sure. That's this away. Let's do it. Tons of nickel ore in this direction. Alright, again, we'll just kind of pop down in here. It's down underneath this stuff. And we have our prawn suit set on crystalline sulfur. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that too. Cool. Should probably scan that. But I can't because I'm underneath here. Yeah, I found some crystalline sulfur. We need that for something. I forget what it was, but right now we need to focus on kind of the higher end. This is the highest end I've found of ore is the nickel ore. We need a ton of that. to keep our stuff going. And then we're going to take a bunch of this back with us, especially the nickel ore, back to our primary base and try to build up some stuff here. Build up some stuff. Now, I really would like my sea moth right now. Would be fantastic, but I don't have it with me, which is a bummer. Rooney. Bummer Rooney. That kind of scared me for a second. I thought it ran out of power. All right, we got that one done. I kind of liked walking down in here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We're going to have to look for a whole bunch of that. Again, that's the first time I found that. There's some other specialty stuff. It's kind of like blue crystals that I have yet to find. Again, that one looks like the one we've already done. Let's go pop our way over here and make sure. And we'll go back that other way here in just a minute. Always good to look in those places. Sometimes I find myself holding my breath. I got to get over doing that. When you're playing this game, you know, you're underwater or whatever you're doing. Yeah, it looks like that's one of the ones we got. All right, so we got that one. Looking good. Wow, look at all this nickel ore in this direction, though. Lots and lots of nickel ore. Lots of it. I also need to watch our power levels so we don't run out of power. Probably a good idea with your prawn suit here, if you're going to go real far away from your base, is to bring some extra batteries with you. Just in case. Get a little bit better at that. Kind of find this is very much like the jetpack on Fallout 4, where you just kind of tap it. Tap, tap, tappy. Tap it in. Like that. And then we're going to make that? I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt we're going to make that. Again, what happens when you get out of that purple line? Well, you start to fall. Like that. And, of course, if you fall too far, you will get crushed by the depth of the sea. So we're going to go ahead and just jump our way up to here. Like so. And probably a good time to just take a quick second. Take a quick second. Clear that storage. Oh, look at all that stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. Again, I still have not found out where those blue crystals are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But, of course, that's part of the fun, is trying to find the more advanced resources. Hopefully we run across it here. I'm going to call this sulfur. Again, we'll have to figure out what that sulfur's for. I'm sure it's for some sort of upgrade or whatnot. Let's see. Q4. Quartz there. Another good time to save. Let's catch up on chat here. Hey, Core Gaming, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. As you can see, I was very focused. Very, very focused. Jessica, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out here in the stream. Again, sorry if I get focused from time to time. It happens. It happens here in the stream. Doing good watching from work. All right, awesome. Hey, kids. I'm good. It's late, so I'm chilling. There you go. Yeah, chill out, relax, take it easy. Yes, it is, Jazz Sands. I did update that retweet command. By the way, everybody, if you would like to help out the stream, and you can do it for free, it's nice and easy. Just go ahead and retweet the stream. Of course, host the stream every time I go live. That does help tremendously. Does help bring some new peeps in the stream, as well as keeps the stream going from that awesome support. So if you can't afford to sub and all that stuff, that's fine. You know, I don't require anybody to donate or subscribe or any of that stuff. I do appreciate you just hanging out here, but if you would like to show some love to the stream for free, even if you don't have a Twitter account, if you go and retweet, just create a Twitter account, retweet it, and it helps everybody in the stream as well. because everybody earns that earns those Kiz caps every time we hit a new milestone here in the stream. Oh, that's going to be iffy. That's going to be iffy. Am I going to make it? Oh, and here we are in a new area. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, we already have some resources down here. Look at this.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Oh, okay. This is a nice place for a base right here, too. Nice, unless there's a lot of bad guys here, which we'll find out here in a second. Now, the reason why I went and put that stuff back is because I found some really nice resources there. And they'll be way safer at that base. Oh, I see. I hate it when they're moving. When it's moving, it's hard to pick up. There we go. I found a lot of resources. Now, here's a gel sack. I feel like I gotta hold still a lot when you're using the prawn suit. There we go. You don't have to do that when you're doing it yourself. Again, let's watch our depth here. There we go. A lot of nickel ore. Let's grab it. So this is a new little area that we're going into. We've kind of been just hanging around the base. But again, we're trying to get a massive amount of nickel. We're also finding some sulfur in here. We'll try to take this stuff and we'll try to run it back to our base. It's going to be fun. We're going to drive the big sub out of here. We're going to have to use our defense systems against the big baddies. We're going to try to eat our ship and try not to run into the walls too much. Let's see how we do. See how we do. And this is one of these games you can just play for hours upon hours upon hours. This is really, really fun. Really, really fun to play. And if I had more time in the day, I would play a lot more of all of this. And I'm trying to play a lot more. I'm trying to stream longer, trying to stream more for you guys, but also try to keep that balance of working on stuff off the stream, which helps the stream.
He is a good and smart master, so that I may talk. Squirrel!
It's the Nooski! Hey, Kismet! How you doing this morning? I'm doing awesome. Look at us. We're doing our first bit of nickel today. We did our first nickel ore today. We found our first bit of sulfur. Finding the more advanced resources here. We do need to get some food here and water here in just a little bit. Actually, I do get some reclaimed water there, so we can get that at least. And we are just filling up with the advanced resources here, about 800 meters down. Been almost to 900 today on our cool base. So we're just wandering around looking for nickel ore. I didn't even know there was sulfur over here. Apparently there is. Sulfur nodes. I can't scan them because they are underground. We're just kind of wandering around taking a look at each little area. And we just, this is our first time in this little area with the prawn suit. I have been past here, but I've never been here. We can see we've got some plants and whatnot. Going here, we got some gel sacks around. These gel sacks are great for building stuff. And we're looking for those nickel nodes. Look at this. This is beautiful in here. Has its own beauty to it, I think. And again, we're just walking around, grab whatever resources that we can. Now we're out of the green stuff, and I don't think we're by a thermal vent, so I think we're okay for a second. As long as something doesn't come and eat our face. We'll grab all of that. Wow, look at all that nickel. Holy moly. Grab all that out of there. Get back in our prawn suit. Now, I believe we've gotten those nickel nodes there. We had a couple of them down here. I think we got both of those. Oh, look at this. Some more quartz. Some more quartz. I seriously doubt we're going to find that again, so let's just get it while we're here. And again, we've been collecting an insane amount of resources. Right here, I guess, is like the resource heaven. There's a couple things that are not here, though. There's a couple things that are not here. There's not salt, and I'm not finding much lead down here. So I would suggest to bring a bunch of that if you're coming down this low. Though that may be, I just haven't discovered them yet. And we are getting a bit low on our food. So we'll go ahead and grab all this, and we'll jump back down to our base. Which is kind of nice because it's just down below us here. I'll put these resources away. There we go. And our base just happens to be down this way. Do a nice big jump here. Look at this. We're going way up here. Way up here. Whee! Making scary noises. This game loves to do scary noises every now and again. Just to keep you on your toes. More quartz. Again, we'll park it right underneath the moon pool. Get on out of there. We'll have to turn on the search for sulfur again, too. Go look for that. And I've never found the ability to scan for... wow, we're going to need another nickel thingy. We're going to need another... Wow, we have got so much nickel, we actually have to have more storage. That's a good problem to have. That is a good problem to have. Right over here. And if you have plenty of titanium, you're usually pretty styling. And again, if I were to do this game again, I would just do nothing but collect a ton of titanium at the beginning. Just an absolute obscene amount of titanium, like 15 boxes of titanium, just so I could build a massive repository of loot like this. All right, there we go. And now we're just going to call this Nick, after Nick Valentine, of course, and put a whole bunch of that in there. Nice. Over here. Oh, nope, sulfur. That, oh, put that the other way. There we go. Put our titanium away. Back in here. Still looking good on titanium. So we do have some extra titanium over here. Let's go ahead and put that quartz in there. A little bit of gold. I don't think we have any more room for gold. Let's actually grab all of our titanium out of here. And then we'll just put that as empty for now. And we'll put it over here so we have it all in one place. Like that. And then these are plants, right? So we got plants, mats right here that we can use. And I'm also growing some of these up above and other things like creep vines and deep shrooms and whatnot. Growing those all up above there. I know I created another gold one here somewhere. Right here. There we go. And let's just take a moment to get some food. We've got plenty of that. Again, good idea to clear your inventory. To clear your inventory first before you grab this big stuff. Because it definitely fills up your inventory very, very quick. As you can see, no problems. No problems. Plenty of food up in here. Again, I'm just going to grab the rest just so I put one back, eat the others so it doesn't take up my space. And there we go. Food at the ready. Again, save. Just crash or something like that. And let's see how much time we've got. We got enough time. We got enough time to get some more resources, I think. And then we'll start to head back. And I love to just jump out of the moon pool like that. It's a lot of fun. Okay, what do we got? Quartz, and we've got plants, mats, materials. So some of the stuff I keep for. Oh, there's another copper there too. Some of the stuff I keep just for. I was doing quartz. I keep just for using as for materials, and then some of the stuff I use actually for planting. I do love to get every single plant I can find and plant it into kind of a very cool plant garden. You'll see that at my primary base here when we go back. You'll see that I've got that quite built up. All right, that looks good there. I say we go back in the direction. Oh, look at all some more nickel ores there. Back in the direction we were going before there. And let's get this going. Oh, wait, our batteries are getting a little low. That's no problem. Watch this action. As I get in the prawn suit. Very touchy, this game sometimes. Just trying to get those batteries out of there. There we go. I'm very paranoid about batteries. I do like to make sure that my batteries are constantly charging and that I've got nice new batteries going. And of course, I really do need more than that charge-wise. We do definitely need more than that. There we go. so we can charge up faster. You know, we've got 6 or 7 of them going, especially for the Cyclops, which does burn a lot of batteries, especially if you're using your defense systems. It does require a lot of batteries. All right, back up here we go. And I just like to hold it down until I go as far as I can. And back down we go. Oh, hello there. Little quartz node that we didn't see before. Let's get you. Wonders if Kismet is a hoarder in IRL or just in game. Actually, I used to be a hoarder when I was young. And I used to have a storage unit and I used to save all that stuff. But there's one thing I've learned about being with my wife and being married, and especially with kids later on, is that I hate stuff. I hate stuff, which is a weird irony, right? Because this stuff is a functional stuff. This is stuff that I need to use in the game, right? As opposed to stuff in real life, which I don't typically need that often. The things I do have a tendency to save, cables for computer stuff. I have a tendency to save, I don't collect stuff. You know, like I used to collect comic books as a kid. I don't do that anymore. I don't collect like pops and stuff like that. Hello there, lead that we've been looking for this whole entire time. That just randomly just showed up. Okay. We'll take that. Make that other moon pool now. But I typically don't. I typically don't keep stuff. I get rid of it. I get rid of it because my wife is a massive hoarder, and so is my kids. So my garage has been full for 13 years. Floor to ceiling, front to back, left to right, up to down, diagonal, and every way you can be full. I've never parked my car in there, ever. And we thought, well, we'll put our stuff in there, and then, you know, we'll clean it out, and then I can park my car in there. Nope. And I don't think it's ever going to happen until my kids move out. Then I'm going to literally just get rid of it or sell all of their stuff and sell all of my stuff. Hopefully I'm still around to see that. Or one of these days I'm just going to go aggro and literally just crash my car into the garage. And if there's anything in there, too bad. Too bad. I'm going to probably break my car and break whatever's in there too. There we go. Found some lead what we were looking for. That was a lucky thing. So there is lead down here. So we just discovered that. There is lead hiding down here. Now, I think we turned on. Did we turn on the lead? Oh, I don't think it was an option. It wasn't an option to search for the lead down here. We probably should have scanned that node, but I usually think of it afterward. I think of scanning after I've already gotten the node. The reason why you want to scan it is so that you can scan it with your scanner later on. Same thing with copper and that stuff. I wish there was two levels of the scanner. That would be a great thing to add. Subnautica, if you are watching, it'd be a great thing to add 2 levels of the scanner. Scanner that just searches for surface resources, just a single node, and then of course looking for the larger nodes would be maybe a scanner upgrade, as well as it would be a different selection. Like one would be a node and one would be surface resources. That would be nice. That would be nice. This way, you can know the difference between one and the other. And it can just be a scanner upgrade. I mean, I don't mind putting in the extra effort, getting those scanner upgrades, because this right here is like, this stuff right here, this is what I call surface resource, right? It's just a single node, as opposed to an actual full node, which has got a lot in one. Again, I like to wander down here. Again, always watching that depth. Make sure we're not hiding anything under here that we can get. Like titanium. I see some sulfur over there. Oh man, I'm loving this area. I could spend a lot of time in this area just collecting resources. Just collecting all the epic resources. Now again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kids or Kismet in the chat. Highlight and there. Just so you know, I have 1 closet in the house. I have a 2-story house, and I think it has like 6 or 7 closets. I have 1 closet, and I get to use half of it. And I used to have one of those like things from IKEA that was my closet, and then my wife and kids took that over, and then of course my kids broke it and destroyed it. It was like $400. They completely destroyed the thing. But of course I had it for like 20 years, so I guess it wasn't too bad. But yeah, they just absolutely destroyed it. which was a bummer because it was really, really nice. I really liked it. I don't want to cry. And they've done that too with a whole bunch of my, you know what, kids are you think kids are just regular expensive because, you know, you got to feed them and clothe them and do all of that stuff, which they completely take for granted. They don't realize how many insane amount of hours that you have to spend working at a job to get all that stuff. Wow, just some nickel ore just attached to the side there. Look at that. I guess there is some surface nickel ore there. Anything else down here? Nope. Oh, another node there. They just don't have any idea. It's literally like $500,000 to $1 million for your parents to pay for you, and just you. That's not your sibling. Another $500,000 to $1 million over your 18 years that your parents will have to pay. And I have 3 children. So my wife and I, we work very, very hard. Now, I don't make anything here on the stream, especially if you don't hit that sub button. I make nothing. If you don't drop those bits, the stream will cease to function if that support does not keep going. But of course, I don't require anybody to do that. I will make a way to make it happen. I will find a way, as I do in life. People say, Kismet, it's impossible, it can't be done. And I say, ha, watch as I make it happen. Watch as I make it happen. I appreciate everybody who does support the stream. Every single penny does matter. Every single one. Just like I was telling everybody that their vote does matter. We were helping out Kira Corellia. We were trying to keep her in that stream on game, and literally it came down to 9 votes. 9. If I had 9 more people who would have came into the channel during that event and said Kira Corellia, we could have saved her. We could have saved her right at the top there. Just 9 more people, and that will always haunt me forever. Because I'm just thinking to myself, man, what else could I have done? Could I have done it earlier? How could I have done it better to help her out? Because she's a sweetheart, and she was absolutely crushed by the fact that they did not leave her in the competition, and that is a huge bummer, But you know, life sometimes does stuff for a reason, right? And you know, you try your best, you help out your friends when you can. And you have to realize that not everything works out the way you want it to. In fact, very little things work out the way you think it's going to, right? Good thing, like from Star Wars, is this is not going to go the way you think it's going to go, right? Yeah, it very often that's what happens. Is it doesn't go anywhere close to the way you think it's going to go. Like if you go and you ask somebody out and you think, oh well, you know, I've got my groove, and I'm going to go over there, and they're going to like me because, you know, I like them, and so on and so forth, and it's just so exciting, and you go over there, and they want to have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you, and it hurts bad, and I feel bad for you. I do. It's the worst pain. It's the worst pain in the world, and I can tell you, I've had some serious pain in my life. I have actually had gallbladder pain. I don't know if any of you have ever had that before, but mine was not the mild kind of gallbladder pain, which some people get. Mine was the ultimate extreme, because that is my life. I don't just get the easy mode. Oh, I get the hard mode every time, bro. Not only do I play hard modes in game, but my real life is a lot of hard mode as well. I have passed out literally 400 times, and that's not an exaggeration. 400 times from pain, from that gallbladder pain. And I don't know if you've ever passed out from pain, but it will take you to a point in your life where you think about not existing anymore. Yeah, you get very depressed. You get very, like, I'm going to live the rest of my life in this excruciating pain. My doctor would give me pain medicine, and it would do nothing. That's how excruciating that pain was. So I have a very close understanding, and it lasted for about 3 years. I don't know if you've ever been in pain, like you hurt yourself, or you cut yourself, or you hit your knee or your elbow or something like that. Imagine to be in constant pain for like 3 years because you are dumb. In my case, I decided, you know what, I don't want anything taken out of my body. I want to stay 100% original parts. I don't want any surgery. I don't want any of that stuff. And had I known it was as easy as it was, I would have probably done it earlier, but I didn't know. I didn't know. You don't know stuff you don't know, right? You don't know that stuff. You don't know stuff you don't know, and so you try your best to make smart choices in life. And, of course, I was young and didn't know that it would just take a moment to get that gallbladder out there. Second I had that gallbladder out, it never happened again. So it was definitely that gallbladder that was hurting me big time. Gallbladder is, in theory, not useful in your body in the long run. You can't exist without it. I have existed without it for many years now. But you got to watch out, though, because after you have that out, you can't eat certain foods. Like I love bacon, right? Who doesn't love some serious bacon, right? I love me some bacon. What can I say? I've been eating bacon since I was like 3 years old. My parents would cook pancakes and bacon at nearly every meal. You can't do that. That's the city slickers, by the way. You had bacon at every meal. You can't do that. Yeah. There we go. TI overflow again. There we go. I can't eat that anymore. I can't eat spicy foods because of my vertigo and sleep apnea. I can't also drink anymore or any of that stuff. That's a bummer. I know. You'd be like, Kismet, how could I possibly exist without drinking? You can't. It's easy. I mean, you didn't do it when you were 5 years old, and you didn't do it when you were a kid. At least I hope you didn't. Oh my gosh. I hope you didn't do it until you were of legal age to do so. Me, I don't miss it all that much. I mean, the social aspect of it, usually people drink for social reasons or they drink to numb themselves to the world. Hopefully, you're the first one.
Answer the call.
Answer the call! What? May the 4th be with you as well, Big JP. Coming in, he's on a rampage. He's blowing up this stream with that $25 bills. Now, all donations that are coming in right now are going toward TwitchCon. Now, I do have a thing that's going to pop up eventually, a little gold bar that is going to get me and as many mods as I can to TwitchCon this year. I can't wait to bring all of my peeps. We're going to try to get even more peeps than we had last time. I think we had about 5 mods last time. You're like, wow, Kismet, you take your mods to TwitchCon? You like hook your mods up? I absolutely do. I sent them tons of Kismet loot. I sent them t-shirts. And I, you know what? I got like pennies I'm rubbing together. But I always try to treat the people who treat, the people who treat you well, you should be treating them well back, right? Those are the people who you want in your life, who you should cherish and take care of as best you can, right? Now, I haven't hit the lotto, and I don't have like millions of dollars, and if I did, I would treat them even better, but I can do little things, right? Little things. Instead of buying myself stuff, which I don't really need stuff, right? A lot of epic people here have made it so I can stream and made it so that, when I lost my machine, I could get my machine back and even go beyond that and have a second machine. So I am eternally grateful for that as well. People like Dark Angel and Big JP and a lot of epic people who came in and said, Kismet, we know you lost your machine. Oh man, see, that gets me every time. I start getting really emotional. Because you know what? That is just, this stranger's lending you a hand, right? People you don't know. I don't know everybody here on the stream, but I love to meet new people. And I love to hear people's story, their background, where they're from, and all that kind of cool stuff. How they found my stream. Like, how did you guys find my stream? I would like to know that in the chat. Did you find me like on the Twitch homepage? Did you just kind of wander in and find it just by flipping through different channels? Let me know in the chat. I love to know that kind of cool stuff about my audience and about people who come in here. Very, very interesting to me. So let's show Big JP lots of love. There he goes. He's got, look at that. Big JP, also a tier 3 subscriber. You can see he's got the full Kismet love train going in there. Long-time supporter of the stream. And again, thank you, Big JP, for all that long-time support, especially that max level support that you do here. And I call that the legendary, the people who will never be forgotten here in the stream.
Legendary.
The legendary subscribers here. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. If I talk, oh man, I was getting emotional there. Okay, whew. Because you get older, it's harder to keep that stuff back. it's harder to keep that kind of an emotional roller coaster. And, you know, it hits you all of a sudden without any warning that you might get a bit emotional. It's okay to do that, by the way. It's okay to get a bit emotional in your life. You know, of course, you don't want to have like a mental breakdown at work, but it's okay to get a little emotional when people do stuff. And, you know, people endear to that, right? Now, don't fake it. Don't fake emotions. I hate seeing when people fake being emotional. I don't fake. I don't lie or cheat or steal. You know what? I don't need to. I'm at a point in my life, I don't need to pretend to be somebody else. I'm just going to be me. And if people come in and say, Kismet, you're geeky. Kismet, you're old. Kismet, you look like Tony Hawk. It just makes me laugh because you know what? Already been there, done that, bro. Already been there, done that. Been the top of my field. Been with my wife, who's a very strong woman for a very long time. 25 years, career as well. 25 years with my wife. Going on 26 now. 26. I'm just happy to be upright at this point. Happy to be upright, living the dream, hanging out with you guys. Now, if you are a streamer, you should realize that these are the most important people right over here. These are the most important people. Other than my family right now, everybody who's in the chat right now, who's here, these are like extra streams that I'm doing now during the day so I can play other games and so I can expand my audience as well. You notice that my viewer count is not 200 or 300 or 400 like I've had before in my stream. That's okay. This is our moment. This is our kind of intimate moment, a separate game that we're playing and just having fun. Just us having a good time. So come in every time I stream. Come in, relax, take it easy. You're all very, very welcome. Hey, Long, what's up? Hanging out in the stream. Kismet wife was super impressed when I got my t-shirt in the mail from you a couple months ago. Yes, Big JP, you deserve it, bro. You deserve it, but look out, legendaries. Look out, legendary supporters. Look out, all of you on Game Wisp. Look out, mods. Because you think I've done some stuff in the past. You wait until the Kismet experience gets upgraded. I have been working on it for months, and I got a creative block, which kind of slowed me down. It happens to creative people just like it does to writers. Now, writers are creative people as well, by the way. And it happens to a lot of people where you get a creative block. You cannot just get past that particular block. You can't get there because it just is not... it's not coming to you easy. Sometimes it's very tough. I tried, everybody. I tried to get it on the way by. It's so hard. There we go. Grab it. I try to do stuff here a lot. But you got to think that I stream a lot. Sometimes up to 80, 90, 100 hours in a week when I mega stream in a single week, right? Most people work 40 hours in a week, and I'm working 80 just streaming. Then on top of streaming, I've got my real life, right? I got to get my kids. I help them with their homework. I run them all over the place, as well as my wife does. And we kind of switch back and forth on that. Ooh, look at this over here. Oh, we got to start going back toward the base. Hold on. Hold on. We got to start going back toward the base. We got enough time? I think we got enough time to get a little bit of gold. Let's get a little bit of gold here. And I just want to keep exploring is what I want to do. We'll have to come back and do that some more. So I try to upgrade that experience, but I am doing some stuff right now that I think is some of my best stuff. My best stuff that I'm doing. And I'm not just doing stream stuff. I am also doing some real life stuff that I'm going to be bringing to my legendaries. If you're a Game Wisp subscriber, if you want to get some epic loot and be the very first one to get it, go over there and you can subscribe above and beyond. If you are at that epic tier, if you are at that legendary tier over there for that above and beyond support, remember, I'm going to be sending you some epic stuff. And first one who's going to get it is Draco or Demon. I think it's Demon. And there's also a Draco out there too. Demon is going to get it first because he's my latest legendary. But I will have some epic loot, not only for TwitchCon, for all of my mods, but for all of you above and beyond supporters here in the stream. And I'm going to be sending that out very, very soon. The second they get it done. Come on, people. This stuff takes so much time. It takes so much effort. But it's more of a love, right? You got to love to do this stuff, right? And sometimes it's going to be frustrating. Life is a frustrating thing because life is never easy. Nobody said it was going to be. Nobody owes you nothing. You get exactly out of what you get exactly out of life what you put into it. If you put very minimum amount of stuff into life, you get a very minimum amount of stuff. Now, I've always gone all in my life. I've always gone all in. I put all my effort and all my passion into pretty much everything I do, both into my real life and my family life and my wife. I try to spend time with them. I try to run around. We went to the park yesterday. We walked all the way over there. I always realize I get about 3/4 of the way to the park, and I realize there's a giant hill I have to walk up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, walking up this hill. Now, I'm nearly 50 years old, everybody. Nearly 50, which seems impossible to me. It seems impossible because I still feel like I did when I was young. You still feel the same, by the way, everybody, except for you're just a little bit slower and maybe a little bit older. You know, you look at yourself in your mirror and you go, and who is this older guy in the mirror instead of that young kid that you used to see a long time ago, especially when your face is starting to round out a little bit, when you had a few too many chocolate bars. Love me some chocolate. Love me some M&Ms. M&Ms are so good. The perfect candy, I think. But yes, there we go. Pretty good, said Buddy Run. Let me catch up. Need to learn how to get caps on Fallout, so I watched you. There you go, Long. There you go. I bet you're a Wasteland Tycoon now, aren't you, Long? I bet you are. I know you are. I know you're out there crushing it, bringing in the big dollar bills in game. Oh, we got to go here. We got to go there. We don't got much time. We got to get on our sub, and we've got to take all this loot out of here. That's right. Now, we're only going to take the expensive stuff, and we're going to take it out of here, and hopefully we make it. Because if we get crushed, we're going to lose all this epic loot, which would really suck. But, of course, hey, it's entertaining for you guys here in the stream, so there you go. Where's that gold? Goldie gold. Where'd you go? I have so many of these now. Right here. It's full. Oh, my gosh. What a terrible problem I've got. I've got way too many resources. There's still plants there? No. Okay, gold. I just, that sucker is empty. Let's fill it with gold. All right. Okay. Now, we don't really need to take any of this other stuff back. We don't need to take the gold and diamonds, though. I'm sure I'm going to run out of lead or something when I go back. I'm going to go ahead and leave all of these resources here. And the more advanced resources, we're going to go ahead and take those with us. The nickel and stuff like that. I forgot to put that lead back. Oh, I can't. It's full. That's why. Oh, look at that. Always good to do that. Now, we'll come back and do that moon pool another time because it looks like we're going to run out of time here, and I want to get going back to my main base so you guys can take a little peek at my other mega base. Now, this one will eventually be a mega base down here because this place is awesome. Awesome. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Okay, good. We fill ourselves back up again. We'll go ahead and grab these batteries over here. Actually, let's make sure that we empty this for next time. I have a tendency to forget to empty stuff. And then we'll go ahead and park it here in the thing. It's one of my favorite parts of Subnautica is the fact that it grabs your thing and pulls it up. I mean, come on, that's awesome. That's a lot of hard work by a lot of hard-working people right there to just make that work and work well. There we go. All right, let's get our power cells. We got some more power cells in here. Let's grab those and take those with us as well. We're ready to get out of here. We've done an amazing job today. We finally got that more advanced ore. Look at that. Ooh, mama, that's looking good. Let's grab some of this sulfur as well. Let's go ahead and fill up with that nickel. And let's go ahead and jump out here and let's go check out. Let's go check out our Deep Star, aka the Cyclops. Let's do it. All right. Now you can see I've taken a lot of the titanium things out, so we're just going to go ahead and use this right here, like so. Put some of that in there, and we'll also put our power cells in here. And let's go check on our power cells up here. I do like to keep some extra food in here as a backup. And you can see we got lots of cool stuff, including the ability to adjust anything we put in there. Now we're going to leave the prawn suit here. I'm going to check all our batteries. Batteries are 100% there. And looking 100% over there. Nice. Now I probably should keep my batteries up here, but I don't. I like them down here, so this way it's easy to kind of run back and forth to my base. And again, let's go ahead and get some more of those resources. And we'll get on out of here. We'll grab these resources. and make a beeline for my primary base. Now, we're going to have to go past some really scary mobs. So settle in, everybody. Settle in. Oh, man, did we find a ton of that today. I like it. I like it. Where am I going? Let's get back in the moon pool. I like to use the moon pool because obviously it's way easier to just jump in and out of there. My little sea glide as well. A sea glide is the thing you hold on to go a little bit faster. Again, if my ship gets destroyed, that'll be game over on all of these resources. But we're going to run the risk of it. Now, I'm going to keep some of it on me, so I can, even if I do die, I will still have some resources. Good backup idea to keep some on you. And if your ship is about to get destroyed, get out of your ship gets destroyed, at least you still got some resources, and run the heck out of there as quickly as possible. Now, I do have a weapon here, which I forget what I did with. Let's grab another one of these. Oh, we got a message. Hold on. Play message. Okay. What's that mean? What's that mean? I don't know what that means, everybody. I do not know what that means. Now, somewhere here, I put some of my other items, which I can't remember what I did with it. I think if it would be anywhere, it'd be right in here. Oh, there we go. So we got a stasis rifle and a repulsor cannon. We're going to take that with us, too, in case something goes horribly wrong, which might happen. We've got our repair. We don't really need a stasis cannon. Freezes physical objects in place. So let's get that going. Make sure that's, there we go. In case we need to fight off some bad guys. We got our food going. We got all of that. Do we have any more nickel that we can bring? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, just enough. Just enough. Let's save. Let's get going here. Now, again, I have just a little bit longer in the stream, but I think we're going to be able to make it back to my base in time. I'm going to run a little bit long here, mods. I'm going to run right up to the end because it's Friday, and you know what? I like to run it right to the edge on Friday. Let's do it, everybody. Okay, now our thing is fully charged up, and this is one of the cool things about this game right here. Look at this, and let's go ahead and go into silent running. There we go. We got our silent running going, and now we're going to go ahead and start taking off here. Now, here's a cool thing to do, is to go to your camera so you can see what you're doing here. And I've got plenty of room, and this is why I've picked this area. I've got plenty of room to turn around and aim this baby right back out the other way. Oh, running into a mob, of course, who's decided that this is the moment that they want to be right in my way. Oh, and we forgot to turn our stuff off. Hold on. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Get out of there. All right, we'll leave that on for a second. We're in silent running right now. Now, the reason why we're in silent running is there's lots of scary stuff right here because we're 800 meters down. Now, one of the things I forgot to do here, let's get back in here. One of the things that I forgot to do is switch out my batteries here. Let's do that real quick. What can we do? Let's, oh, I can't, let's go ahead and use this locker real quick. Put this nickel in there just temporarily. And we'll grab these batteries. Now, I always like to make sure that at least my power glide here is 100%. What else have we got? It's right here, recharge. Get that going. And this way, while we're off doing something else, these batteries are over here charging up. Also a good idea, oh, let's not forget our loot. Also a good idea to take yourself some meds and stuff like that. And also out of there. Okay, what else were we going to do? Turn off the scanner. That was the other thing. Now, the reason why I'm going to turn the scanner off is because if I'm off somewhere else, like way off at my other base, which is kind of a ways away. Wow, look at that. Look at all those nickel nodes in here. Holy moly. I'm going to turn that off for now. See, all these little things will stay, right? I don't want those things to stay. It does make it visually difficult to navigate around. There we go. Now, another thing I want to do, of course, is find my buoy. That is going to find me the way out of here. Now, my sea star is in that direction. The stern of the ship is that way. Alien building, some Uri nodes there, some Nick nodes. But I actually don't have it turned on right now. You can control your beacon manager here. And I go ahead and turn that blood oil off. Don't need that right now. Uri nodes, I'll go ahead and turn those off. Now, I leave them blue until I've gone and got those nodes. Double deep cave there, deep alien base. Some copper nodes, let's turn that off. Let's turn all this other stuff off for now. Because we really don't need it. Volcano and food, we'll leave that on. Those are my bases there. Alien teleport, second base icon. Now, some of this stuff I like to leave on. But I need to find deep alien base. Okay, that's that. See, now we don't have all those things in our way. Deep alien base is here. Now, we need to find our way out. Now, I just happen to know this is the way we came in. And the reason why I know that is because this is where we ended up with our base right here, right? So I just happen to know that's the way out. But I do have a beacon there. And I can't remember the name of it, which would help. Deep Octovase, Volcano, Ship Build Bay, Big Cave Entrance. Is that it? So I know it's in this direction. So again, that will help us a lot. Second base, Kelp Forest, Deep Cave, Outer Base, Wreck, Giant, Deep Cave Entrance. Or did we come over that way? See, now I don't know my way out. I feel it's in this direction. I feel like we came this way. And let's just go take a little look just to make sure that it is this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. See, we don't want to go the wrong way. Right? Giant deep cave entrance. This way. 1240 in this direction. Was it this way we came from? Man, I sure wish I remember what the name of that thing was now. Alien building, big cave entrance. I think it's this way. I think it's through here. Let's take a look. Now, we're going to have trouble with air here, so we don't want to go too far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we may have a problem, everybody. I totally feel like it's that way. I feel like it's that way. A little bit of heat damage, but I'm fine. Let's go in here. Let's think about this now. Let's go in here. Now, there's no real map in this game, which makes it a lot harder. I think it's giant deep entrance. I have a feeling we might go the wrong way here. Alien building, big cave entrance. And we also called it the Ori node. We also called it the Ori node instead of calling it the correct node. Ah, it is that way. See, there's my Ori node that we named out there. So it's definitely in this direction. Good. So I usually park my ship in the opposite direction in which I came in, so it reminds me in what direction I'm going. So it definitely feels like it's this way. But is it up to the right, or is it up to the left? So let's go ahead and see here. Feels like it's this way. And so we've got to go through here. And up through here. Again, I like to pre-think out my path first. This is really close here. This does not seem like the way. Again, we want to watch our air that we don't go too far. I remember we went way up. Oh, there's that big guy. Oh, let's get out of here. Again, we don't want to get killed by the big guy. He's going to chase us. Sometimes it's good to use that. Use this as a way. Back the way we came. Which out for these little spiders. Look at all this stuff in here. Whole bunch of nodes. That does not feel like the right way. Now, what would be really nice right now is my sea moth. Now, your sea moth is really a great way to explore. And I was going to go back and get my sea moth, but apparently I need to really know the way out. And I believe it's through here. That little blue area there, which is pretty beautiful. But again, always great to kind of check it out before you start to go and commit to going that direction. Because the second I commit to going that direction on my ship, I will, that'll be it. I'll have to go that way and see if I can make my way out. There we go. Let's get our air back up again. And back in here we go. Okay, again. And I kind of feel like it could be this way too. But let's go this way. Northwest. Now, I do remember coming in a very low cave. So I remember the cave rising up and rising up in the direct. Wow, look at this thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sometimes it's fun just to explore. I don't know what this is all about, but it seems like a central thing. I probably should scan that. Again, how do we get out? That's the important thing to know. Double deep cave. I think that's the other thing. This is not looking like the way out, though it looks like something super cool. Something super cool, and it's like pulsating when I get there. Oh, boy. Now, we can't build a sea moth down here. So if we go the wrong way, we're going to be in trouble. Which way is it, everybody? Which way? We know it's not that way. We can eliminate to the east. We know it's not that way because we didn't come in through that way. We came in and we came down this way. Kind of feeling like... See, it was normally toward that Ori node, I thought. Let's go inside and let's think about it again. Again, normally I don't get that lost, but I have forgotten the name of the entrance node that I used. Scary Cave entrance. There it is. I knew I named it something that I would remember. Aha! There we go. Okay, Scary Cave entrance in that direction. So that was correct. That was correct. We did find the exit. So I'm glad I named it something smart. And now let's go. Let's go. We're ready to go. Okay. So we're going to aim it toward that Scary Cave entrance. So apparently we did go through here. And we're going to find our way out. Hopefully. Hopefully. And again, there was a scary mob, as you saw, going through there. I got to watch out that I don't bump into stuff like I just did. And I got to watch this side. And I've also got to watch the front. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I left the engines on. I left the engines on. Hold on a second. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad, everybody. I left the engines on. Look at that. They're at 42% because I left those engines on. Dumb, dumb, dumb. That was very dumb of me. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and put some more of this back in here. Let's go ahead and do this.
He is a good and smart man.
Let's get
so
some
that
power
I may talk.
coming.
Squirrel.
Let's go ahead. We should really swap these out. Now, here's why you want to swap these out, everybody. You don't want to be running into mobs with low power You definitely don't want to, because I got to use a... oh, that's at 0. I'm going to need to use my shields, and we don't want to be at a point where we don't have any shields. Now, these 0 ones don't do us any good, and that was totally my bad. Totally my bad. When I got out and was searching around, I should have turned my engines off. I should have totally done that. Should have totally done that. There we go. Xbox or PC? I'm on PC right now. PC. I'm almost 50 as well, said Race Worker. Yeah, well, welcome to the just happy to be alive age. I've been through some stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm sure a lot of you have too. And you've been through lots of stuff in your life. You're like, ah, gosh, I'm just happy to get up every morning. That's what I said. Oh, I didn't have any in here charging either. Oh, that's 100%. Let's put these zeros in here, get those charge in. This is 29%, but 29% is better than 0%, right? Oh, and let's put this over here to charge in the future, because that's not really not going to help us. But we do have some batteries on us right now. We can go ahead and let those charge for a few minutes here while we go. And here's another little trick, by the way. Go into your prawn suit here. Drop down. Get out of your prawn suit. And take those suckers with you. That's right, I'm going to steal them from my prawn suit, like so, and we'll let those run. Now I've got some extra for my Cyclops, in case it runs out again on our way out. Now again, it was fairly easy on the way in, as it always is, but on the way out, it does look like it's going to be a lot tougher. Why is this mob just literally sitting right in front of my thing there? Get out of there, mob. Get out of there. There we go. Up here might be that silent running too that's eating up my batteries. Let's have some food. We don't have to worry about that. Man, this is actually giving me a little bit of stress here. A little bit of stress. I couldn't find my my marker. All right, how are we looking? Should be 88% now. Okay. Yeah, I think it's that silent running that's sucking my battery. But let's get out of here. Let's go. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, we had a waterfall. Yeah, the thing I remember is the waterfall part. Now, again, you can go to different cameras. I like my under camera. You can also scroll to do like the top camera here, so we don't hit the top of the thing here. And I find that what you want to do is kind of pull forward and then go up. That technique works great. Kind of pull up as close as you can. And then up. Oops. And very, very close here. You can see got a lot of proximity warnings. And again, we've got our shield here that we're going to kick on. We need to. And of course, I've got to pick the right direction. If I don't pick the right direction, we're going to get stuck. And I'm hoping I'm choosing the right direction. See, there's the big guy. And he's going to come in and try to attack us. We're going to turn our shield on. Try to be real quiet about it, though. Yep, so there he is. He pushed our boat. 68% now. We only got to survive for long enough to get away from this dude. Again, see that damage? Again, it's hard to see, too. Hard to see where you're going. Trying to get through here. I can't even see where I'm going. Uh-oh. Gotta lower and try to get through. Stuck on something. Stuck. We got 27%. This may be a quick trip. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't get out of the thing. Again, I find the shield makes it really hard to see. Just trying to get around this stuff without crashing into everything. Just kind of keep bumping into stuff. Stay at it, everybody. Stay at it. 8%. All right, let's keep that shield on. Let's Run back here real quick before we lose power. Oops. Speaking of. And let's switch those batteries. Like I said, be at the ready, everybody. Be at the ready. Silent running went off. Still okay. Still okay. Stay calm. Be fine. Silent running on. And let's keep going. And still looking good. All right, looking good. I think we made it past the scary guy for now. 48%. Tail is all right. Try to keep it nice and quiet. Don't need to use our shield now. Again, notice how quickly those batteries got drained. The shield. Okay, now there's another scary guy out here. Let's go ahead and turn our engines off real quick. Turn our silent running off. And then let's go ahead and see if we can charge ourselves up just a little bit more. How are we looking? 76% there. Do we have any more batteries we can switch that have any power? There we go. Again, 29% is better than 0. All right. And back we go. And again, turn those engines on. And there's an octopus there we got to watch out for. And maybe a little bit more silent running here. Now, if we run out, that happens. We run out, that happens. Again, we're 900 meters down. Trying to be real quiet. I don't want to get... Hope there's another scary mob that way. Let's go ahead and turn this way. Let's go this way a little bit. Maybe we can avoid them and not have to use our shields. Let's try. Let's try. Let's get that camera. Let's watch out. Oh, more mobs there. Try to rise up a little bit. He was off to this side. Trying to rise up. Again, trying to get out of here. Don't think there's anything above us now. I think we're clear. We're out of the cave, everybody. We made it. Out of the cave at least. All right, now we got to find where my base is at. Where's my primary base? This way. Okay, so we're going to turn toward our primary base here. It's about 1382 in this direction. Looking okay. We're rising up toward the... Oh, we ran into something. Looking good. Toggle our cameras. This is kind of our jet area here. I'm just holding down the space bar while we're going. Probably a good idea to be watching where you're going when you're doing it. And there we go. Rose up. We are out of that area. How are we looking on power? 44%. We might make it. We might make it. Now, I find if you get up to the surface level, of course, my microphone, you get up to the surface level, you're fairly safe up there. You can still be attacked. And also, we can turn off silent running here so it doesn't suck as much power. And we're also going to speed this baby up. Now, where I'm at right now, I'm okay. There is some other mobs, like these guys right here, that might attack my thing. But I'm going to go ahead and just crank this baby up. And then when we get to that really fast speed, when we get to that where our engine's going to overheat, I go ahead and bring it back down again, just to try to save some time here. Now, when you're going along in this ship, because it's a very big ship, watch out that you're obviously not going to hit something like that. A big giant kind of like sea whale looking thing. And that you're not going to run upon ground, right? When you run upon the ground, of course, you get stuck. Of course, I know about boats. Of course, it didn't work on that Sea-Doo last night. But what you do is you just kind of work the boat like this, and it will just start to slide and then slide back out. I've actually done that in real life before, too, with canoes and with Sea-Doos and whatnot. Oh, man, 10 minutes. I think we can do it. I think we can get there in 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Best double jump scare. There you go, Nooski. That is awesome with the Nooski scaring the heck out of me, I'm sure. So here we are. So I like to go wherever I see these, right, where I see these things right here. That means that it's fairly deep there. Now, you do also have a active sonar that you can use to see the terrain as you go. But I just happen to know that this is kind of the deep area wherever I see those. But I love the sonar. Sonar is cool. We're at 39%. Looking good. Coming up on my mega base as well as our Neptune platform, which is our ship. I think we might be able to make some ship parts. It's going to be fun. And let's get over here. Let's do it. There it is. Yes. And here we are coming up on the mega base. Now, I'm going to build a base way beyond this base in my next playthrough. But we're just kind of play through. You know, try not to actually run into the base, which I've done before. Right about here is a good spot. Let's go ahead and turn that sonar off. And we made it with 34% left over. Nice. Nice, everybody. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab all of our cells that are empty because they don't do us any good. We'll leave our 100% in there to keep our ship running. There we go. Again, they don't do us any good in here. So we might as well grab them out of there. There we go. Nice. Are we full now? Nope. We can get some more loot. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I was holding my breath there a little bit. Anybody else holding their breath when I was coming through those little tight spots there? Yeah, pretty scary. Now, I could have, if I really got in some trouble, if I ran out of battery, which I thought was going to happen because I got stuck on that thing, and I couldn't angle myself out of there, but eventually I kind of went around it. I got to remember to go down left on the way back, or down right, I guess would be on the way back, and on the way out, down left. I could have got out if it got really bad and my ship started taking lots of damage. I could get out and I could use the repulsor cannon or the stasis cannon to knock stuff back away from my ship. So always have that as a backup, everybody. Have that as a backup. All right, quick tour of the mega base. Now, right in here, of course, we have got ourselves some exterior food, or interior food. We've got all the different types of foods there. Pretty nice. We've got tons and tons, as you can see over here. Look at this. We've got all the plants we've found all over the place here in Subnautica. Pretty awesome. And we have this tiny little fish tank that just happens to be an insane amount of stories. That's right. It goes all the way to the top there. And you can see I've got various other fish flying around in there or swimming around in there having a fantastic time. We've got our moon pool here. We've got our scanner out here. And, of course, we've got a couple multi-purposes over here, which act as my kind of primary crafting area. So let's go ahead and whee out of there we go. And you can see this looks very, very familiar. We happen to have another charger here and some over here as well. So we've got some excess, so we can go ahead and put those in there. We can get these 100% out of here. This is one of the first things that I do is to, of course, try to remember to charge this stuff up right as you get into the base. If you cannot do that, you will be in trouble in the long run. Again, I like to have lots of extra cells, lots of extra batteries, as you can see, for charging. Good to go. Again, you can see I've got another crafting space in here with a lot of stuff up here. You can hear this something humming up here. We've got our nuclear reactor running, and we've got lots and lots of filtration going. So we're getting lots and lots of salt. We've got to try to remember to bring back some of our salt. As you can see, we got a little teensy bit. I'm going to have 3 things full of it over here. And you need to empty it out from time to time here. And I can just drink up some of this water because I don't really need the water. Actually, I'm kind of more interested in the salt now because I have a still suit. The still suit allows me to get stuff back. What do I got here? Probably acid. I probably got some room. Yeah, let's throw some salt in there. What the heck? Just randomly. Randomly. Okay, and let's go ahead and put our builder back on. And let's see, again, what do we need to build our platform? Over here, oh, I have to go into the actual thing here. There we go. We need to build some of our other units here. We need some nickel ore, aerogel, wiring kit, plastisteel, copper wire, and lubricant. All right, now we probably should have brought some of that copper back. That would have been smart. But as you can see, we've got some stuff in here that we can use. We got gas pods and whatnot. I've got a little bit of something in here. And hopefully I've got some copper. I probably don't have any copper. All that copper back there, everybody. All that copper sitting back there. Let's see. So we're definitely going to need some more copper. Again, we don't have any things there. Let's go ahead first, and let's find a place for this nickel ore to go. Let's put it over here in its own little special thing. Is there any quartz actually in here? No. So we'll go ahead and call this nickel. Like so. And we'll go ahead and load this up. Put that nickel right there. And we actually have lithium in here a little bit. We'll take it out of there. And we'll call this sulfur now. There we go. For our high-end looty loot. Like so. Now, I don't need these tools on me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and run back. Now, I try to park my ship as close as I can without actually running into my thing here. And we're going to go ahead and get these advanced resources again. Thank you to somebody there. Who was that? Andy coming in. Also, Princess Pebbles with the host earlier. Demon with the host. Thanks for hanging out. Andy, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. People will actually say hi back to you. Kismet, how is your sorter doing in this game? I wish I had a sorter. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome in here to have that? I hope they add it. Poor Kismet and Nooshke. Yes. I got to get this going here. I literally have 4 minutes left. Now, the reason why I like to take the resources out of the sub, of course, the sub gets destroyed. The sub has a much higher chance of being destroyed than my actual base, though anything in the game can be destroyed. If it's you hit it or somebody else hits it or whatever it is, eventually it can easily be destroyed. So we're stocking up on a ton of nickel for the very first time right here. I forgot to put my batteries away. And also these things. Let's go ahead and head back, everybody. And let's go ahead and swap out this first one here with these batteries and stasis rifles. And get our nickel. Need change for a nickel. And more nickel. I think we went to this one. No. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, nice. And back we go. Into here. Whee! Didn't make it. Didn't make it. How much time? 3 minutes. We got this, everybody. We got this. 3 minutes to get this done. Now, I think I should have brought back some more copper. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough room for that. That is a bummer, everybody. That is a bummer. I should have brought some copper. I'm going to go ahead and put the nickel in here. And grab these grab traps out of there. And this way I have lots of nickel. Like that. I got room here in water. Wow, I got way too many medkits in here. Way too much water. Put that in there. Medkits back in. Let's just drink these. Let's just drink these low-end waters. Get rid of those. There we go. Man, we should have that on our ship. Yeah, I bet you I've got another one right over here, too. Get that. There we go. Let's go put this back on our ship. Yeah, I think we might have to go back for some copper. But such is the way it goes. Okay. So, let's put this in here. This in here. Let's grab those batteries. And we might have to come back next time and build the rest of our ramp here. But let's make sure we don't forget. If you don't do this right away, by the way, I find I have a tendency to forget to put my power cells back in here, and then I'm driving around with just 2 power cells that say 100%. But in the end, it's actually not, because I don't have my power cells back in here again. There we go. Get those power cells back in there. Now, if you just have your lights on, I find that does not eat up your power cells. But if you do have something like silent running on, or you do like I did earlier, you left your engines and silent running on, then you are in big trouble. How we doing? Look at that. Already 92%. Already 92% there. How we looking here? 95, 97. All right. We'll just go ahead and put these right here in batteries so we don't forget to charge those up later on. And we got an extra reactor rod there. Nice. Might want to take that with us. Oh, no. Oh, we're out of time. Oh, that sucks. That sucks big time. So, yeah, we should have brought some copper. Now, here's what I will do. Is instead of bringing my big sub back, which I don't really need to do, is I'll just take my Seamoth back. And I have an attack sub that I can use there, which I forget where I parked my attack sub now. Sea Star is that way. Where's my attack sub? Where is my attack sub? Attack sub is that way. In the deep cave. Really? Why did I leave it way over there? I have no idea. I have no idea why I left it over there, but we'll have to go get the attack sub. We'll come back. It's more geared toward taking damage and repelling mobs. So we'll get the attack sub. We'll bring it back. We'll gear it up. We'll have to go back and get a ton of that copper to bring it back. And other materials here. Let's just take a look one more time what we need in here. One more time what we need. We need copper. We need a lot of titanium. We've got our nickel, we've got our aerogel, we need wiring kits and a lot of more titanium. So let's make a note for next time, a mental note, and I'm going to make a physical note that I'm going to need titanium and copper when we come back, and maybe just bring a little bit of everything, right? Silver, I probably have enough silver. So titanium and copper, we need to bring a bunch of that back. We had so much copper too. We had so much. We should have brought some of that. All right, there we go. Right there. So we'll make a note of that for next time, but I do got to go get my kids. I'd love to sit and just play this game all day with you, everybody. But, you know, real life does come in. You always want to take care of your real life. Make sure you take care of that family. Take care of those people that you care about. Make sure that if they're showing you love, show them love right back. You know, here's what you do. Even though it's not Mother's Day yet or Father's Day or none of that stuff, just call your parents out of the blue and just ask them for nothing. You don't want anything from them. Just call them up and say, "Hi, Mom, how you doing? I just thought I'd call you. I was thinking about you, or I was watching Kismet stream, whatever excuse you want to do. And say, I was watching Kismet stream and I just wanted to say thank you. Or I just wanted to say I love you. And, you know, I can only talk to you for a minute. I just want to say I love you. That's it." And you know what? That'll make, oh man, that's going to make me cry myself. That would make your parents cry. It really will. You'll see a grown-ass adult, even your father or your grandfather or whatever, that will make them cry because their child thought enough to call them and just tell them they love them. They didn't want anything from us. See, the problem is most people call you when they want something, right? Put a 1 in the chat if 99% of the time the reason why somebody calls you is they want something, right? I call my wife. Boom. I call my wife for just, "Hey, John Sands, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Bye-bye, boom." Haha, knocked some bits into outer space there. Coming in as a bit boss. There you go. That's the thing to do. So you sneak in being the bit boss at the end. You know, that stuff really does make a difference in somebody's day as well, right? Just calling up. Don't want anything from you. The only thing, I call my wife up all the time. No, I don't need nothing. I'm just calling to say I love you. How you doing? Are you doing okay? Yeah, doing good. All right. That's it. Bye. I'm very short conversationalist. I don't have long conversations. I just call up people and I try to show them that love. All right, who do we got? You know what? I'm liking right here. I'm liking right here. Look at us do. Oh, she's in the glowing. She's in the glowing sea. Well, we got to show some people in the glowing sea some love. I felt like I was in the glowing sea right there, right? That seemed like the serious glowing sea right there. And I got to get this going because I got 6 minutes to get there and it takes 5 minutes to get there. So yeah, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late, but just a little bit. That's okay. Sometimes they come out late anyway, especially on Fridays. So here we're going to get today, we're going to get somebody who's playing Fallout 4. It's Friday. It's time to have some fun. Seems like a sweet person. We're going to run over there. Her name is Nilmandra. Hopefully I got that anywhere close. She's got 231 followers. And you're like, Kismet, why don't you go raid? You know, I mean, you're a fairly big streamer. You got 17,000 followers and, you know, you're a partner streamer. Why don't you go raid all the big people with 10,000 or 100,000 or million thing? Because I try to help out the little person just like other people help me out. That's how I got to partner. That's how I got so many followers. Is I went and I helped other people and they in turn said, Kismet, you know, we love what you do, bro. We're going to support you right back. Now, they don't have to raid me back. That's okay. I've got that partnership now. And I'd like to keep it too because I love Twitch. It's pretty awesome. But I want to go out and I want to show somebody else some love today. So what we're going to do is go out and jump up to my overseer's office. Now, right over here, here's that love right there. Come on, everybody. Go ahead and grab that out of the chat. Grab that first one right here. Darn microphone's right in my way. Right up here at the very top, it says Kismet Love Train, sharing the love with those small icons. Now, if you are subscribed, of course, grab the others. You guys know what to do. You know what to do. Let me go ahead and grab mine so we get that going right here. And let me start that raid going right there. Now, again, I will be back, not tonight because I'm off tonight, but I'll be back Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to know more about my schedule, it is right down there below the stream. It's on Twitter, it's on Discord, it's on my offline message. It's all over the place. You can find it nice and easy. So again, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. Thanks for that donation, Big JP. And thanks to everybody. I will see you all next time. And I hope you have a fantastic Friday and a fantastic weekend as well if I don't see you. All right. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.